What's up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna check out Shining Resonance Refrain. And so far, it's running great on everything except for the allies. For whatever reason, both of them were like, I want to be 800 megahertz on the GPU. The CPU was sitting there, you know, probably because the GPU wasn't doing nothing, sitting there going at like 4.8 to 5 gigahertz. And I'm sitting there going, well, I don't really need the CPU. Give that to the GPU, damn you. But no matter what I tried, I even tried restarting the game live, like on camera, and even that didn't work. And I always reboot them before starting the video, since I usually just, until I make a video, they're just sitting on plugged in. So I always like giving them a restart. It's only fair. But in any case, why don't we see if it's Windows' fault or if it was just the allies? Because so far, all the SteamOS stuff did great, and the only thing I played Windows on kind of sucked. So far, it looks like a Windows thing, but we don't know that for sure. This should let us see. And it didn't seem like it took up very much VRAM, so we shouldn't be limited by VRAM either. So why don't we stop labbing, and why don't we get to gaming? So here's the settings we're going with. Now that we're done waiting for Denuvo. Was not expecting this game to have that. Either way, it seems like it does 60 FPS like 99% of the time, but I bet you there's going to be some spots it might drop down in the high 50s. A lot of people wouldn't even probably notice, but we have the frame rate counter, and I saw it go down to like 60, 61, so that tells me if there's any harder to run spot than that, we will absolutely drop under 60. But still did infinitely better than the allies, I can tell you that.
Konnichiwa.
Yes! Yatta! Yes!
どうも。こんにちは。
やった！
どうしよっかな。
よし！よし！よし！こんにちは。
バローズ、そなたのせっかちにも困ったものだな。私に無断でそのようなことをしたのか。
申し訳ございません。どうしても光竜の力をこの目で確かめずにはおれませんでな。
バローズ団長の気持ちもわかりますし、そのことをとやかく言うつもりはありません。しかしこれははっきりと言わせてもらいます。ユーマは精一杯戦ってくれました。ユーマの力を疑う必要はこれっぽっちもないんです。バローズ団長、あなたもそう思うでしょ？
うん、なるほど。ではバローズ、そなたの目からはユーマの力どのように見えた？
失礼ながら姫のお言葉には異を唱えねばなりませんな。私の目からはユーマは光竜の力を使うことに随分と迷いを感じているように見えました。ユーマよ、お前は光竜の力を使うことにためらい、いや
怯え
ですか。それは確かにそうです。
だって何だというのだ。
それは
まあいい。そのことは今はこれ以上聞かん。だがそのためらいがある限り真に力を引き出して戦うことは難しかろうな。おうよ、それが私の目から見た
分かった。そなたがそういうのなら間違いないのであろう。
でもお父様。
いや、もう良いのだソニア。ご苦労だった。今日のところは宿に帰って休みなさい。
はい。では失礼します。
光竜の力を恐れる少年に光竜が宿っているということか。
いやはや難しい状況です。
ソニアがゲイルリッツ監獄で工女エクセラ、そしてドラグマキナと遭遇したとの報告はそなたも聞いただろう。このところ膠着状態にあった戦況を動かそうとして帝国側も手を打ってきたということだ。ドラグマキナを投入してきたとなれば、やはり我々もドラゴン、光竜の力を持って対抗せねばなるまい。そのためにはユーマの協力がぜひとも必要なのだが、
ねえソニア、さっきはどうして王様にあんな風に言ったの？まるで僕が勇敢に戦ったみたいに。もしかして本当のことを言うと王様が怒ると思っ。
違うわよ。お父様はそんな人じゃないわ。それにあなたをだって私を。
僕に勇気なんて。
あるわよ。だって戦いが嫌なのに逃げずに私たちと戦ってくれたわけでしょ。それってとっても勇気がいることよ。あなたはもっと勇敢になれるし強くもなれる人。私はそう思うわ。
Now for some camera recorded gameplay. So far this thing seems to be doing just fine compared to the allies and whatnot. Yeah, the allies were struggling to even get 30 FPS through this same spot. It's Lyle! What's up, Lyle? Apparently you do tuning? I'm assuming that that's like instrument tuning. This thing seems to be kind of instrumenty. I mean, that one Dark Dragon chick was playing a frickin' oboe or something like that. Like oboe lance, I don't know. Or maybe it was a clarinet. It's hard for me to tell the difference. They both look so similar. And I'm not a big musical kind of guy. I tried to play the trumpet in high school, or no, it was middle school, and that sucked. I was terrible. Held everybody back, so I quit. Because I don't want to be that guy. I just wasn't getting it. It just wasn't for me. I tried for like a really long time. And I was like, nope. So I got put in a different elective. Can't remember what it was, but at least it wasn't that embarrassing the shit out of myself. Okay. So we're in Lyle's studio. Alright. Okay, that's cool. I like ones that are like that. Just use it a bunch and you get it. And get the next skill and whatnot. Alright, well what's going on over here? Now, if it drops down to 61 and whatnot over here, and 60, I'm willing to bet there's some spots that this thing will even drop under 60 here and there, and I feel like that's going to be very rare. Alright, what's going on? I'm over here, so it can't be my fault.
包帯はある？できれば薬草も。どうしたの？
姫、ドラゴンです。町のすぐ外にドラゴンが現れたのです。
なんですって？まさかドラグマキナ？いえ、違います。この町の近くから。
So it's just a regular dragon.
そんなことがわかるの？
はい、光竜様。私には巫女の力が備わっています。竜と心を通し、その気配を感知するディーバマギカの力です。ですから、ドラグマキナのように強力なドラゴンがこの町のすぐ近くに現れたのなら、じゃあ他のドラゴンだっていうの？ドラグマキナと交流以外のドラゴンは1000年前の戦いで滅びたはずでしょ？そのように言われています。そして滅びたドラゴンたちの魂がドラゴンソウルと呼ばれる宝石になったと。
ドラゴンが滅びた。それにドラゴンソウルか。
しかし光竜様やドラグマキナも長らく行方不明だったわけですし、他のドラゴンが発見された可能性も。とにかくこのままにしてはおけないわ。町の外を調べ。どうしましょう。大変。
エマさん、どうしたの？
さっきからプリムラの姿が見えないと思って辺りを探していたの。そうしたらこんな書き置きが。これね。薬草を取りに行ってきます。夕方までには帰ります。ですって。
じゃあドラゴンが現れる前に町の外に出て。
なんてことなの。あの子が。落ち着いてエマさん。プリムラは私たちが見つけてくるから。
僕も行くよ。少しでも人数が多い方が。
ありがとう。お願い。
Well, probably should save real quick so I don't have to do all that dialogue in case I die again. And it's not like it takes very long. Some game saves take a minute. Not that one. Besides, I'm patient. Back in the old days on all the old school consoles, game saves did take quite a bit. They were very rare that they were just instant. Especially on something like a PlayStation with the memory cards. And even after they ditched them for hard drives on the PS3, it's like, it still took a while.
本当？じゃあ行き先を知ってるのね。教えて。あの子はどっちに向かったの？多分草原にあるラドラの近くだと思う。しょっちゅう一人で行ってた。
Radeon Caverns, the far side.
もう。
Well, that's not great.
いつもそんなことをしてたのね。
Yeah, I've never heard of the place, and it just sounds like a bad place to go by yourself as a youngin.
行き先が分かったのは収穫です。急ぎましょう。
こんにちは。
Alright. it's probably going to take way more than like a couple more minutes to go find that thing, so instead of fighting that dragon, I at least wanted to get a little fighting in just to see how the thing runs in fighting without being limited by OBS or something like that. Alright, can I get him? Nah, just an encounter. Well, whatever. It's better than being a bad encounter where they get to beat up on me. I'll take it. Got him. Oh, nope. They got him first. Well, it seems like it's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, there's still times where it drops into the low 60s here, so there's probably points and times where during battles it might just drop frames under 60 just slightly. I'm willing to bet. I feel like most people wouldn't even notice that without a frame rate counter. There, most people don't play games with these up. I only do for you guys, otherwise off it goes. Oh, can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him? Nope, just an encounter. Alright, got him. I don't think so. Oh, cool. Don't know what that does, but cool. Anyway, I think that is probably more than good. Let's go wrap up, shall we? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Shining Resonance Refrain, and seeming to do a pretty good job. Now, I bet you there'll be some spots, seeing what I saw here, where it too will probably drop under 60 here and there, but it did infinitely better than the Allies, and it probably would be more than good enough for the majority of people wanting to play this kind of game. And if not, you could turn it down to 900p, and I bet you it'd be fine after that. Same settings, just drop it down to 900p. But either way, that's all for this video, so I hope you guys enjoy the video, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.